Nowakowski, Christina Leiden, and Casey Viking. Hello and welcome to AACS Sports. I'm Paul Healy. On camera today will be Austin Ricketts, Peter Bray running our graphics, and Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. We're at the Attleboro High School gym as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, who are 1-3 on the season, are taking on the Mansfield Hornets, also 1-3 on the season. Mansfield was swept by King Philip 3-2 in 3 straight games to start the season, and then split with Taunton, dropping a 5-game match at Taunton and then sweeping Taunton in the rematch in Mansfield. Attleboro, and by the way, Mansfield went 8-11 last season. They had a couple of injuries last year. Ashley Santos was banged up for most of the year. Olivia Mcgrath was banged up for most of the year, as was Olivia Nowakowski. They're both back healthy this year. Attleboro 1-17 last year, 1-3 this year. They started off their season with a 3-1 victory over Taunton, and then dropped a match to Taunton 3-1, and lost to Milford 3-0. Although 2 of those went into overtime, and then a tough 5-match battle. They lost to Milford earlier in the season. Some changes for Attleboro. Kosi Igbobi is moving into the starting lineup as middle hitter. So that means Summer Pereira, number 22, she will come in as an outside hitter. Mansfield will serve first. This will be number 9, Olivia Mcgrath. Unable to handle the serve is Attleboro. 1-0 to the Hornets. As we start here, this match starting about 15 minutes early today as both teams were ready to go. So a 6:15 start as opposed to 6:30. Second serve by Santos. Whoops. Mishandled by the Bombardiers as it went through the freshman Brozic's hands. An unforced error, which you will not see often from Natalie. Leonardo in the starting lineup along with Gabriella Bolduc in the front line for the Bombardiers. Oh, a dive by Kelsey Elliott, but can't quite get there, and it is 3-0 Mansfield right off the bat. Mansfield, the taller team. Up front, they're starting Alina Nowakowski. Basketballer Casey Viking, and number 8, Ashley Santos, one of their captains, also a hoopster. Leonardo to the outside hitter, Brozic, long, and 4-0 Mansfield to start this game 1. As Attleboro starting Leonardo, Bolduc, and Igbobi up front, Bodeker, Brozic, and there's Brozic and Elliott in back. And Elliott's going to get this over. She cannot do it, and it's 5-0 Mansfield to start the match. Attleboro first-year head coach Mary Catherine Rooney. She's been with the program for 4 years, and in Mansfield, their longtime coach Melissa Heaton has stepped down. Whoops. Elliott unable to handle that. 6-0 on 6 consecutive serves by Olivia Mcgrath. Mark Ledwich has taken over as head coach. He's familiar with volleyball in the area, of course. Oh, I got to turn my court mic up. Leonardo, Igbobi gets it over. Set. Viking with a middle hit, saved by Leonardo. Brozic to Igbobi, into the net, 7-0 Mansfield. Mark Ledwich, he runs the volleyball program over at the Premier Courts. Went to Pentucket High School, played volleyball at UMass Lowell, and coached it at St. Joe's in Brooklyn. Bodeker can't quite handle that. Dive by Bolduc, can't come up with it. 8-0 start for Mansfield. So this will be the 9th consecutive serve by the right-handed Olivia Mcgrath, an outside hitter by trade. Bodeker, Leonardo, there's the set to Igbobi. Pops it over, saved by Santos. And Julia Kelly, number 42, the libero. We have a story about her. Leonardo sets it to just out on the outside hit by number 16, the freshman Natalie Brozic. It is 9-0. As the ball went out in the hall, they're chasing that down. This will be the 10th consecutive serve by Olivia Mcgrath, the senior outside hitter. Wonder if her arm's getting sore. A beautiful serve. Yes, little lack of communication between Leonardo and Boldick there, and it is 10-0 Mansfield. I expected Mansfield to be favoring this. They're the older team and the taller team, but I didn't expect 10-0. And there's a miss hit by Santos, and that makes the score 10-1. And serving first for the Bombardiers will be number 14, junior Gabriella Boldick. Whoops. Sorry, had my head down. Kelly to Flint. Leonardo sets it to the outside hitter, Pereira. Saved by Kelly, who's a great player. And that's long by Alana Nowakowski. It is 10-2. The white shirt for Mansfield, number 42, Julia Kelly. She played in the back row as a freshman last year. She was in the front row, had a dynamite season. This year, she's back at Libero. Nice play up front. I'm not sure if Pereira or Igbobo, got that kill, but it was one of the two of them as they combined 3 straight points. Whoops. They did not combine, my fault. 11-2, they went into the net. So this will be the outstanding Julia Kelly, a junior 3-year starter. Listed by Hawk Sports as one of the top players to watch in the league. Brozic got that over. Flint, beautiful outside hit by Nowakowski. So 7-16 Nowakowski, and it's 12-2 in favor of Mansfield. But Kelly, again, we said in the back row, was a freshman. Last year, due to injuries to Santos and Nowakowski, she had to move up front. Pereira, saved by Kelly. No, as it goes backwards, and that makes the score 12-3 in favor of the Mansfield. But Kelly, again, back row, was a freshman. As a sophomore, she had 124 kills and 48 aces. And now she's one of the tallest liberos here in her junior season in the Hockomock League. Bodeker serving for Attleboro, a junior and a captain. Mcgrath, outside hit by Nowakowski, tipped at the net by Brozic. She gets it over. That's Flint to the outside hitter. Number 8, Ashley Santos, off the feed from Flint, and it's 13-3 Mansfield. So that's 2 sets by Flint that have led to Mansfield points in this game. Bodeker, Leonardo, Pereira. Beautiful drive. 1-17-22. Good point for the Bombardiers, and it's 13-4. Serving will be the freshman, number 16, Natalie Brozic. Pleasant surprise for the program this season. It's Kelly. Nowakowski, and Kelly's got to get it over. She does. Bodeker can't handle it and might have caught her left thumb at a funny angle. It's 14-4, favor of the Hornets. And I apologize. 16 serving now. Alina Nowakowski again. She had a lot of injury issues last year along with Mcgrath, which is why Kelly was playing in the front row. And there's a kill for Leonardo, making it 14-5. So Mansfield started off 10 straight points. Since then, it's been 4 points for Mansfield, 5 for Attleboro. Serving is number 22, Pereira. She had an outstanding game serving against Milford. And there's an ace. So Attleboro has outscored Mansfield 6-4 since falling behind 10-0. Pereira. Nowakowski set up by Flint. Beautiful outside hit by McGrath, and that'll be the kill for McGrath, the point for Mansfield. It's 15-6. Our camera is still located on the Attleboro side of the net. I've moved over to the, on the Mansfield side of the net. I'm on the Attleboro side of the court. That first serve by number 14, Nicole Santos, a junior, into the net. And that makes it 15-7 as Attleboro trying to claw back. Here's number 21, Kate Petrasso, a junior, first year in the program, and an ace. So it's two aces. 15-8 is the score. That's going to be long. Well, in baseball terms, she got all of that one, and you can see some of the Attleboro players, even though it's an intense game, they could all laugh at that. But it is now 16-8 in favor of the Hornets, and serving will be number 7, Isabella Flint, a sophomore setter. Bobby tips it up high. Flint. I think Flint at the last second thought she'd let it go for Alana Nowakowski, caught in between. And it's 16-9 in favor of Mansfield, serving for Attleboro captain Anna Leonardo. Beautiful serve. Nice dig attempt, and popping it over the net is Santos. Leonardo goes over. Flint back to Nowakowski. Getting it over the net is McGrath, Bodeker, Leonardo. And that'll be the outside hitter, Bolduc. Set. Oh, beautifully tipped over the net. Number 9 kept alive by Brozic. And it goes towards Coach Ledwich, and the point goes to Attleboro, and it's 16-10. That was our longest point of the afternoon. Leonardo's second serve. Whoops, miscommunication as Nowakowski got in Kelly's way. And that point goes to Attleboro at 16-11. So they've outscored Mansfield 11-6 since falling behind 10-0. Third serve from Leonardo. Deep, fielded by McGrath. Flint, blocked at the net by Brozic. But the point goes to Mansfield. The kill will go to number 8, Ashley Santos. 17-11 in favor of the Hornets, and now serving number 9, Olivia Mcgrath. She had 10 successful points to start this game. Leonardo to the outside hitter, Bolduc, into the net. 18-11. So that means Olivia Mcgrath has served 12 times now, and Mansfield's generated the point 11 of them. I don't have heights listed on the rosters, but Mansfield's the much taller team. Couldn't quite handle that was Kelsey Elliott, and that makes it 19-11. So early on, it looks like these teams are very evenly matched, unless Olivia Mcgrath is serving, the senior outside hitter. Brozic, Elliott couldn't quite handle that, and that makes it 20-11. So McGrath has been serving for, I believe, 14 of the 21 points, as there's an ace. Whoops. Screwed up my score there. That makes it 21-11. Fourth. Elliott going down for the dig. Could not handle it. 22-11. So 16 of the 22 points have come with McGrath serving. Coming in for the Bombardiers is number 7, Holly Berg, a junior. Outside hitter. And there's Berg. Whoops. Couldn't quite get under that enough. 23-11, right? They haven't moved the scoreboard. It's 23-11. The score's wrong. Well, the scoreboard remains wrong, which happens at least once a game in volleyball. It's fast moving here. Flint gets it to Nowakowski. Igbobi over the net for Attleboro, and Igbobi will get the kill. And that makes it 22-12, even though it should be 23-12 in favor of Mansfield. I'm amazed at how rarely the coaching staffs notice the mistakes in scoring. Serving for Attleboro will be Bolduc, number 14. Whoops, I'm on the wrong, oh, there. Outside hitter Nowakowski, deflected by Igbobi at the net. But the point goes to Mansfield, making it 23, should be 24-12. And now Coach Berg is trying, Coach Ledwich is trying to tell the scoring table that it should be 24-12 because Coach Ledwich is correct. Again, it was 22-11. Mansfield got the point, and the scoreboard did not change. It's 24. And now they're still, there it is. Now we got it right. So 20, so that makes this game point for Julia Kelly. Leonardo to Pereira. And the point goes to the Bombardiers as Leonardo sets up. I thought that was outside. That was outside. It goes to Mansfield, and they take the first game 25-12. So the Mansfield Hornets with a 25-12 victory in game one. And again, 16 of the 25 points came with Olivia Mcgrath serving. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy with the call. Austin Ricketts is on camera. Dave Angel will do our editing of this broadcast later on. Peter Bray running the graphics because me and computers don't get along. And Jim Jones is our engineer in charge. Our officials, the number 2 official is Donna Webb. Played her high school volleyball in Westport, Massachusetts, and earned a scholarship to Louisville, where she played 4 years at the University of Louisville, graduating in 1987. The number 1 position official on top of the ladder is, I believe, Rich Hordern. He told me I mispronounced his name. I'm not sure if I did, but I'll guess I did. Game 2, as Mansfield took game 1, 25-12, got off to a 10-0 lead behind the serving of Olivia Mcgrath. And after that, well, it was 15-12 in favor of Mansfield. So first team to win 3 games wins the match, games to 25, unless there's a game 5, in which case that will go to 15. So we'll start game 2. For Mansfield, it's Flint and Mcgrath, Kelly, Nowakowski, Viking, and I can't see that other jersey. Serving first for Attleboro this game will be Anna Leonardo. And that's long. So it's 1-0 in favor of the Hornets. Attleboro still looking for their first lead today, and not good news for the Bombardiers stepping to the service line. Olivia Mcgrath, Leonardo outside to Brozic. Soft touch, set up by Nowakowski. Outside hit, barely gets over the net. The kill goes to Ashley Santos. And it's 2-0 Mansfield. And Mcgrath has been so successful at serving that ball. Not that time. That time it went all the way to the back line, but where the back line really has to come up. Great block at the net by Nowakowski. Kelly keeps it alive. Over the net by Mcgrath. There's Elliott, Leonardo, Boldick. Beautiful. Leonardo with the set. Boldick with the kill. 2-1 in favor of Mansfield. That's Leonardo's, unofficially today, her second set for the point. She also has a kill and an ace. Here's Boldick serving. And again, the lack of communication there between Kelly and Nowakowski. Point goes to the Bombardiers, tied at 2. That's an ace. Boldick, an outside hitter. She's a leaper. The junior, undersized for an outside hitter, but has done the job well for the Bombardiers early on. Mcgrath over the net, knocked down by Bobo. And then the shot is wide by Mansfield. Attleboro with their first lead of the day, 3-2, 3 consecutive points, 2 off the serve of Boldick. Mcgrath, outside hit. Beautiful dive by Leonardo, but the point still goes to Mansfield, and that kill, I think, goes to number 16, Nowakowski, tied at 3. Serving is number 42, the unbelievably versatile Julia Kelly. Can dig, can set, can serve, can kill. There's an ace. She had 48 aces last year. 4-3, Mansfield has the lead back. Into the net for Kelly. And that makes the score 4-4 as we're tied up. 3 of the Mansfield girls also play basketball. Sarah Dooling, number 6, Ashley Santos, and Casey Viking. Bodeker with the serve, dug out by Kelly. Nowakowski, and then over the net, Mcgrath. Bodeker can't track it down, and Mcgrath will get the kill for Mansfield. 5-4 in favor of the Hornets. Ashley Santos serving. Bodeker, Leonardo, and this is going to go over the net. Nice play there. Who was that for Attleboro? Bodeker with the save. Number 12 is Conroy. Bodeker gets it over. Up in the air, Mcgrath. The set to Nowakowski. The set by Flint. Nowakowski with the kill. 7-16 if you're scoring at home. 7-4. 6-4, yes, thank you, Mansfield. Here's the serve by Santos. Brozic, Bodeker, front line, number 21, Petrasso. Got to get it over here, and Nowakowski does. Bodeker. Leonardo with an excellent set to Pereira. But it's wide. 7-4 Mansfield, 3 straight points. Third straight serve for Ashley Santos, one of the captains. Whoops, Bodeker and Brozic. Or Brozic to Bodeker, and now Leonardo has to get it over. Kelly. Flint put it over. Here's Leonardo with the set to the middle. Petrasso blocked at the net by Alina Nowakowski. And it is 8-4 Mansfield. Neither team's taken a timeout yet. Whoops. Bodeker tracks that down to keep it alive. Petrasso gets it over the net. Kept alive by Mcgrath. Outside hit. Into the net by Nowakowski. Point goes to the Bombardiers. It's 8-5, and they take over the serve. 16, Natalie Brozic. Some mustard on that one. Knocked up by Mcgrath to Flint. Back to Mcgrath. Hard hit. Saved by Brozic. And now this will be Conroy getting it over. Flint. Nowakowski. Conroy can't get there, and Nowakowski with another kill. So in the last 4 points, Nowakowski has 2 kills and a block, and it's a 9-5 Mansfield lead. And there's Nowakowski serving. Leonardo over. Kill shot by number 14 for Mansfield, Nicole Santos. 10-5. Second serve coming up for Alina Nowakowski, who missed most of last year with an injury. Hits the net, but Bodeker gets it over the net and then smashed home with a right hand by number 9, Olivia Mcgrath. 11-5 Mansfield. Attleboro seems to be really struggling to get to balls, whereas Mansfield positioning has been just about dead on perfect. There's an example there. Nice set to the outside hitter, smash and score. And I believe that was number 9 again, Mcgrath. My apologies if it was actually 14 Santos, but it's 12-5. That serve goes awry. The fourth serve by Nowakowski, and that makes it 12-6 Mansfield. Attleboro will serve with Summer Pereira. Normally a middle hitter, playing outside hitter today. Lefty fires it. Kelly dives for it. Flint keeps it alive. Kelly can't get it over the net. And it's 12-7. A rare Julia Kelly error. Junior, 3-year starter. Second serve coming for Pereira. And again, Mcgrath stepping in front of Kelly, and then it goes off the rafters. Again, a bit of a communication issue. 3 straight points for the Bombardiers, and it's 12-8. Here goes Pereira's third serve. Nowakowski, Flint, back to Santos. Nice, whoops, and Santos with a lot on that. She gets the kill. 13-8. That's her first kill this game, second of the match, unofficially by my shoddy records. Serving now will be number 14, Nicole Santos, middle hitter. Bodeker, too much on that, and saved by Leonardo. And then Viking saved by Bodeker. Tipping it straight up, set by Flint, and Viking off the pass, set by Flint. Viking, also a hoopster. Smashes or slam dunks that home, and it's 14-8 Hornets. Second serve for Nicole Santos. Ace. And we've seen how well Mansfield's done that all game, serving it perfectly in that dead zone between the front line and the back line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unofficially 4 aces in this, 5 aces so far in the game. 16-8. It's Mansfield double, Attleboro score. Again, both of these teams split with Taunton. Mansfield lost 2 games to KP. Attleboro, 2 tough ones to Milford. They played 8 games over 2 matches. 6 of them were close or in overtime. And I apologize, I missed what happened, but Attleboro's got the ball back with a 16-9 lead. And Petrasso, nope. Yes, Petrasso serving. Had something on that one. And that point goes to the Bombardiers. That was one of the few times the Bombardiers were able to make the Hornets look uncomfortable. And Coach Ledwich, in his first year as the head coach at Mansfield. He's coached collegiately, been involved with the program for years, helping out with some advice there. Nowakowski, Kelly, over the net by McGrath. Set for Leonardo. The set by Brozic. Leonardo with a smash, and it's 16-11. So that time, Leonardo doing the job. Probably Attleboro's most versatile player. She can play as a setter, or as on the outside, or as a hitter. Whoops. And little bit extra mustard on that one. And that makes it 17-11 Mansfield. And coming in for Mansfield is number 13, Nora Buckley, a junior. Also coming in is number 18, Christina Leiden, a junior. Attleboro has Ikabobi, Brozic, and I believe Boldick in the front line now. Into the net on the serve. 17-12, Attleboro ball, Attleboro serve. And this will be Leonardo. Dug out of there by McGrath into the net. Kelly gets it over. But contact with the net by Mansfield, so the point goes to the Bombardiers. It's 17-13. Attleboro within 4. Game was tied at 4, and then Mansfield took a big edge. They had a 16-8 lead. Now it's 17-13. An ace for Leonardo, whose brother Chris is a 2-way starter on the football team. And it's 17-14. That's going to be long. Rumor has it Ms. Leonardo also has a couple of younger sisters who are athletes and heading towards the Attleboro High School program. 18-14 Mansfield, and bad news for the Bombardiers. Serving again is McGrath, Bodeker, Leonardo, Brozic. Into the net, can't be saved by Leiden, and the point goes to the Bombardiers. 18-15 as Attleboro refuses to go away, and now Gabby Bolduc will serve. And a timeout call by Mansfield. And with that timeout, we'll take a timeout. Mansfield had a 16-8 lead in this game. It's now 18-15 in favor of Mansfield, and we'll be right back after this.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to the Attleboro High School gym. Especially welcome our Mansfield fans, as fans and parents from visiting schools still not allowed to travel. That broadcast, whoa. Got to remind myself not to turn the court mic on until after the buzzer. Hopefully I haven't butchered too many of the Mansfield names yet. Gabriella Bolduc, after the Hornet timeout, will serve 18-15 in favor of the visiting Hornets, whose uniforms I love because the numbers are big on the front and back. There's a dive by Nowakowski. Viking gets it over. Brozic. Leonardo with the set to Pereira, but into the net. And it's 19-15. Mansfield. Unlike game one, Mansfield has not been able to string a lot of serves together here in the game. Second game, Laura Kelly, who can play anywhere in a volleyball court. That was Conroy and Brozic. Yes, that got inside. So Conroy to Leonardo to Brozic. And it's 19-16. And the junior captain, Lily Bodeker, getting ready to serve. Want to say hello to Laura Stout, listening in Florida. That serve goes into the net. Meant to say that earlier, but Lily's grandmother, Laura Stout, listens down in Florida. It's now 20-16. Serving is number 13 for Mansfield. That's very long. Nora Buckley, a junior, is in. And Mansfield was almost flawless on the service line in the first game. They've struggled there here in the second, 20-17. Brozic, hard serve. Kelly dives to get it over. Kelly dives again. Popped up by Conroy, blocked at the net by Nowakowski. And what a block by Nowakowski, and that led to the point. And it's 21-17 Mansfield. And this will now be the aforementioned Alina Nowakowski, the senior outside hitter, serving. Trying to remember what her injury was from last season, but I'm old, I forget things. Oh, beautiful! Petrasso finds the weak spot off the feed from Brozic. And again, Attleboro was in three with the serve. This will be Summer Pereira. Lefty. That was McGrath. That's going to be, oof. That's in the far corner. Another kill for Nowakowski. Boy, has she been active in this game, and it's 22-18. Whoops. This is 14 serving. An ace. 23-18 for Mansfield. The junior. Oh, Bodeker gets there. Bolduc over the net. Bodeker to Petrasso. So Petrasso to Brozic. 23-19. Bombardier staying close, but who's serving here? This is going to be number 21, Kate Petrasso. Into the net. Game point for Mansfield. They won game one by a score of 25-12. And now have a 24-19 lead here. Number 18, Christina Lyon, goes with a more conservative approach that time on the serve. And that's going to be long on the hit, and the game will go to Mansfield by the score of 25-19, and they lead. What was the call? I guess it's 24-19, 24-20. That point went to Attleboro. I'm not sure if it was net contact So serving now is Anna Leonardo, one of the captains. Hard serve, Nowakowski over to Buckley. Viking gets it across the net. Nice dive for it, but unable to make the dig. Great hustle, Casey Elliott. That will do it in favor of Mansfield, 25-20. So they won game one, 25-12. Attleboro much improved in that game at 25-20. So Mansfield needs one more victory to take the match. Attleboro would have to force this into a 5-set match to come all the way back for the 3-2 victory. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. I'm Paul Healy along with Peter Bray on graphics. Austin Ricketts is on camera. Dave Angel will be eventually editing this for the later broadcasts on Channel 15 here in Attleboro. And Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Mark Ledwich, his first year as head coach of Mansfield, but he's the director of the sport at the Mass Premier Courts. 6 players are back from last year's Mansfield team, more experienced of the two clubs today. Their top 4 attackers are back, including Julia Kelly, who had 124 kills last year, but she's playing libero now. And looks like someone else is going to come in libero at number 28, but I don't have that jersey number. Well, this will be embarrassing. Sorry, Mansfield fans. As Coach Ledwich says, a lot of heavy hands up front for Mansfield, a lot of height. And defensively, they spend a lot of time discussing the approach paths of opposing attackers and how they should funnel each attack to best utilize their counterattacking strengths. Number 28 is Laura Knight. Her regular jersey number is 4, but when she plays libero, basically a backline defensive specialist, the juniors wearing number 28. More the typical size of your average libero. Attleboro's coach, Mary Catherine Rooney, in her first year, she's a math teacher here at the school. Her father, the principal, was a math teacher. First serve, unable to handle it at the back row is Attleboro, and that was number 15 serving for Mansfield. Oh, Julia Kelly now is back wearing number 15. And it's 1-0 Mansfield. Into the net. Ties it at 1. Serving for the Bombardiers will be Gabby Boldick. Always gives the ball a good workout before serving. Nowakowski, Leiden, Viking. Diving forward is Pereira, great hustle. But the point goes to Mansfield. It's 2-1, and they get the serve back. This will be number 23, the volleyball/basketball player, Casey Viking, a senior middle hitter and captain. As the set was a bit too long, and who was that for him? That was Nicole Santos with the kill. And it's 3-1, Mansfield. Viking second serve. Conroy, Leonardo, Pereira. Beautiful kill by Pereira off the set by Leonardo. Makes it 3-2. And Lily Bodeker will serve. So we'll say hello to Grandma Laura Stout again. Into the net. We're not going to say hello to Grandma Laura Stout anymore this game because I've done it twice and I've cursed Lily twice. 4-2 in favor of Mansfield. Please forgive me. Laura. Nice dig off the serve by Buckley. Oh, great block at the net. Save, Leonardo. The initial block was by Santos. Nowakowski, what a block! The freshman, Nicole Brozic, blocking the much taller Nowakowski. That's the loudest we've heard the Attleboro gym all day today, and it's 4-3. And this will be Brozic. It's amazing in volleyball how many times after someone makes an elite scoring play, they end up serving. It's kind of like in baseball. Someone makes a diving play in the outfield, then they lead off. Kelly got it over the net. Libero sets it up for Santos, who got it over. Nice save by Brozic. Leonardo over the net. Nice set. Soft touch by Santos. Leonardo gets it straight up to Pereira. Dug out by Kelly. Left side, Nowakowski. Oh, beautiful dig by Elliott. Excuse me, that was Conroy. And the point goes to Petrasso for the Bombardiers. And that makes it 4-4. Attleboro has only led once in this match. That was a 3-2 lead in game 2. And Brozic rushing things a little bit. Didn't take that extra deep breath. Serves it into the net. 5-4 Mansfield. So Attleboro has only twice had the lead. And it's been short-lived both times. Nowakowski with a serve. Leonardo with great hustle. Bodeker gets it over. Outside set. Oh, what a smash that was. Number 15, Julia Kelly. That's the form she used to record 124 kills last year. Her first of this match because she played libero. First 2 games, 6-4. Nowakowski, Bodeker for Attleboro. Brozic tips it over, kind of a changeup. Oh, they're calling a carry. That call made by the number 1 official or referee, Rich Hordern, and I can't say I disagree, unfortunately. Third serve coming up now for Alina Nowakowski. Bodeker. Leonardo puts it over. Whoops, miscommunication as stepping in front of a teammate was Buckley. And it's funny, defensively, that makes it 7-5. We've seen Mansfield a couple times have some communication issues on that back row, which is what Coach Ledwich is dealing with now. Pereira, a fastball on that serve, but it's long. And Mansfield now has an 8-5 lead. And this will be Lauren Knight. Took over as libero in game 3. Bodeker. Brozic. Bodeker. Nowakowski, who's 18. Leiden. Viking over the net. Nice dive by Elliott. Elliott again with a save. Bodeker gets it over. Nowakowski, kind of a mishit. Bailed out by Buckley. Over the net by Viking. Bodeker, the second hit for Attleboro, and Brozic's going to get it over. Saved by Nowakowski. Leiden, an outside smash. Leiden with the set. Julia Kelly with her second kill of the game. So 18-15. So it's 9-5 Mansfield. This Julia Kelly, my gosh. Versatile player. She might be playing on the next level. There's an ace on the serve. And there's a timeout by Attleboro. And I believe that was, yes, that was 28 serving. Lauren Knight, the junior, with the ace. Score is 10-5 here in Game 3. If Mansfield wins this, the match is over. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Attleboro's head coach is Mary Catherine Rooney in her first year as head coach, fourth year in the program. She played at Bishop Feehan, where she graduated in 2012. Went to college at Quinnipiac. Jessie Heel, knee 11, is the JV coach, and Julia Strachan, the varsity coach, the freshman coach. And she's still at Adelphi with 2 years of eligibility left, and that's my apologies, telling stories about the coaching staff. Mansfield scored a point. They're ahead 11-5. Keep your eyes on the court, Paul. Lauren Knight's third serve. That's her fourth serve in a row. Two of them have been aces, and it's a 12-5 Mansfield lead. As Attleboro's had trouble effectively returning these Mansfield serves all afternoon or early evening long. Knight in. That's 3 aces on the last 4 serves for Knight, and she's not even in the starting lineup, and it's 13-5. And 9 comes in the back row. Olivia Mcgrath, who's been the best server in this gym today. Whoops. Elliott didn't know whether to forehand it or underhand it. Slips through her hands. And it's 14-5. Coming in is number 7, Holly Berg, a junior. Outside hitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th serve. Seventh consecutive serve coming up for Lauren Knight. And again, a dead zone between the front line and the back line. Great diving dig by Bodeker. And that dive, Bodeker gets it over. The initial dive by Holly Berg. Set by Leiden, Viking. Bodeker, Brozic, Boldick. Beautiful! Bodeker, Brozic to Boldick. The Bees. That makes it 14-6 in favor of the Hornets. Sorry about that horn. And serving now will be number 21, Kate Petrasso, the junior. She's played club volleyball a lot, but her first year with the varsity program. Set by Leiden. Oh my gosh, Kelly with the smash. Blocked at the net by Leonardo. Igbobo was there as well. Igbobi, excuse me. So Leonardo, first with the assist set on Attleboro's last point, and then with the block to lead to that. It's 14-7. Kelly, Leiden. That was Mcgrath, saved by Brozic. Getting it over the net is Boldick. Leiden. Oh, soft touch, but Brozic with a diving dig. Boldick. So Brozic to Boldick, and 3 consecutive points for the Bombardiers, and it's 14-8. Third serve now for the junior. That was Kelly. Oh, diving in there was Brozic. Igbobi saves it. Boldick getting across the net is Berg. Leiden for Kelly as the outside hitter, and that'll be the kill. Beautiful set by Leiden on a platter for the hard-charging Kelly, who can really jump, and that makes it 15-8. And this will be Christina Leiden, the junior, serving. Again in that dead zone, over the deadline, forcing the front line, forcing the backliners of Attleboro to dive for those dig attempts. And that's another ace, 16-8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 aces this game for Mansfield serving. Bodeker, Brozic, Boldick. Tips it over the front row, diving save by Leiden. Flipped over the net by Buckley. And Attleboro with the score, and I didn't see who had the scoring play as I was looking down to find Nora Buckley's name on the program. That makes it 16-9. Pereira comes in for the Bombardiers. Again, the start of the year as a middle hitter, playing outside hitter today. Number 11 coming in for Mansfield, Callista Robin. She's a junior, defensive specialist. Leonardo serving for Attleboro. First time she served here in game 3. Bullet off the fists of McGrath. (16-10). Bombardiers down 6. Captain Leonardo. There's a bullet, and again, it can't be handled by that back row. It's 16-11. Anna coming up with a third serve. She's a 4-year varsity player. Long on that. 17-11 in favor of Mansfield. So Leonardo for Attleboro, Kelly for Mansfield, 2 4-year players, or Kelly, 3-year player. She's only a junior. That serve by number 15, Kelly, was long. And it's 17-12. Bombardier still in this. And this will be Boldick, who, as we mentioned earlier, gives the ball quite a ruck up, so serving. Knight with a diving dig. Boldick to Pereira. Saved by McGrath, who then gets it over the net as well. Leonardo to Pereira. In! (17-13). Boy, what a game Leonardo's had. An assist with a set. Second assist there. She served well this game. Brozic's also been outstanding. Oh, look at the height on that. Blocked by Igbobi on that spike attempt by McGrath. And the Bombardiers are called for a carry, I believe. Mansfield gets the ball back. They lead 18-13. Serving will be number 23, Captain Casey with a K, Viking. Viking and Santos, the Mansfield captains. Bodeker and Leonardo, Attleboro. Just long. Boy, that was a hard serve. So Mansfield's last 2 serves have been long, allowing Attleboro to stay in it here. It's 18-14. Bodeker will serve. Knight hoisted up, outside hit over the net. And was that a carry? I guess they called a carry there against Leonardo. 19-14. And again, these officials have both forgotten more about volleyball than I'll ever know, but didn't look like a carry to me. Coming back in, number 18, Christina Leiden, and she will serve. Her first service attempt did not go well. Her second was an ace. But now she's coming out. And number 11, Callista Robin, coming in. And they've got to maintain distance. I don't know if we're doing line dancing or volleyball substitution. Anyway, we're finally in there, and it will be number 18, Christina Leiden, the junior, serving. Boddicker all the way over. Saved by Kelly. Pass by Leiden. McGrath with a spike. Nice dig by Conroy. Conroy again. Oh, and Leonardo and Brozic, miscommunication. Point goes to Mansfield, 20-14. And they're 5 points away from ending this match. Second serve now for Christina Leiden. I believe teams are allowed 18 substitutes a game, not counting the libero. Mansfield has been subbing far more frequently than Attleboro, but they've got a bigger roster. 13 players in the Mansfield varsity roster. 12 on the Attleboro roster. Just 3 seniors, Cozy Igbobi, Anna Leonardo, and Krista Greening. That serve didn't count as one official. That's Donna Webb still talking to the scorekeeper. And now they've got the score as 19-15. So the last point was originally scored for Mansfield and then overturned. 19-15. Now serving is Bolduc. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Brozic. And that's long. Now it's 20-15. Serving for Mansfield, number 9, Olivia Mcgrath, who's been the best at the service line for either team all day. Started this match with 10 consecutive service points. The second time she served, she had 6. Another point for Mansfield as Attleboro has had a terrible time adjusting their defense against the effective serving of Olivia Mcgrath, 21-15. Miscommunication between Conroy and Boddicker, and it's 22-15. I think Boddicker did the right thing in letting Conroy feel that, but I think Conroy was deferring to the junior captain. Boddicker, Brozic, Leonardo with a smash, and it's good. Beautiful set by the freshman Brozic, the senior captain Leonardo. And again, like Kelly for Mansfield, Anna Leonardo is not asked to go for those kill shots often, but when she is, boy, is she effective. 22-16. Pereira now serving. Mcgrath. Oh, long kill, Mcgrath to Kelly, and boy, did Kelly get a lot on that. Not sure if that was a fastball or a slider for the score. So that was Mcgrath to Kelly. And what a luxury for Coach Ledvetch's Knight's serve goes into the net to have a player like Kelly who can be incredibly effective as a libero and then step up as an outside hitter. 23-17. The Bombardiers are going to make their move. It's got to be now with number 21 junior Kate Petrasso. And I cursed Kate. My apologies, Kate. 24-17. That's it, Paul. Add pressure to the situation. And Kosi Igbobi comes in on the front line for the Bombardiers. Serving for Mansfield will be number 11. This is match point Callista Robin. Junior defensive specialist, gets the go-ahead from Rich Horton. Bodeker, Brozic, Boldick, saved by Kelly with the dig. McGrath blocked at the net by Igbobo, but it goes wide, and Mansfield will take the victory 25-7. Oh, beautiful block at the net by Kosi Igbobi. But it fails to land on the Mansfield side of the court, a little bit wide, and Mansfield is going to win this in a 3-game sweep. They took the first 10 points of the match to take a 10-0 lead in game 1, went on to win that 25-12. And then they won game 2, 25-20. That's where Attleboro had their best run in this match. And then took game 3 by the score of 25-17. Thank you to the Mansfield fans for watching this. Thank you to Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, for getting this all set up. Our editor is Dave Angel. Austin Ricketts on camera. Peter Bray on graphics. I'm Paul Healy. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports. Have a great evening, everyone.